Good morning, my loves. Happy Friday. It has been a long week. It is 39 degrees here at the lake this morning. Definitely chilly. Have my coffee sitting next to me to keep me warm. High today, I think 65, and next week it's in the 70s. So it'll be fine. We just suck it up and go with the flow. That's all you can do. So today we are talking self-care because it's Friday and it's holiday season. And I know people get very testy. There's a lot of pressures during holiday season, a lot. You want to do amazing gifts for your kids and make it as memorable as possible. And as I have said so many times, honey, it is not about the stuff, it's about the memories. You know, whether you take them to cut down the Christmas tree or, take them with you to select a Christmas tree and decorate the tree or help you with, the Hanukkah celebrations or whatever the case may be. It's about creating the memories. Teach them, boys and girls, how to make potato latkes. Oh, that will be a memorable experience because if you do it the right way, they're not going to have any skin left on their fingers after grating those potatoes. But there's things that you do that create beautiful memories that will last them a lifetime, whereas a sweater they'll outgrow, a toy will break. So don't focus so much on the stuff as on the memories. Now, people are getting, I am hearing this a lot, the stress, the pressure of the financial aspect. Because every year you want to do something a little bigger and a little better than last year. Maybe this year that's not possible, and that's okay. People are just, families are just grumping and growling at each other, and it's a problem. So now we are going to discuss fair fighting in the home, okay? This doesn't matter if your kids are 5, if you're 15, if you're 50, it doesn't matter. There are rules to fair fighting, and that's what we're going to talk about, because fair fighting is self-care. Never call anyone out of their name other than sweetheart, darling, something sweet like that. That's fine. Don't call somebody out of their name. Don't encourage kids to call each other a poopy head. No, that's teaching them early that it's okay to call somebody out of their name. It's not. Don't do it. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. It's been my experience that in most disagreements, now whether this is in the workplace or home or whatever, it's because people do not feel heard. They don't feel valued. So let's do something about that. So agree to sit down and discuss this. And there are rules. Once we sit down, nobody gets up. Nobody's going to storm off. Nobody's going to call anybody out of anybody's name. No name calling, no swearing, no throwing things, no tantrums, no cell phones. We're going to talk this through. I want each of you, and if you have a little one, you're going to have to help them, to write down. If you're dealing with little kids, like under the age of 10 or 12, have them, help them write down 3 things that they're upset about. Now, it could be bedtime, it could be chores, it could be something really that you think is just silly, but it's a big thing to them. If it's a big thing to them, it deserves being talked about, okay? Help them write it down, and then write down yours. So then we're going to start. And, you might say, I don't like it when you don't do the dishes like you're, or when you, well, let's say it's something, when you don't straighten your bedroom like you're supposed to, because this could include a 5-year-old. And it hurts my feelings that you don't do your chores. They in turn will say, I know it makes you mad, because they're not going to have a huge vocabulary, I don't think. I know it makes you mad when I don't make my bed, but I want to go play. Back to you. I understand you want to have fun and you want to go play, but you're a member of this family and we all have jobs. Someday when you're grown, you're going to have a job outside this family. And this is helping you get ready for that. So for now, you get up, you clean your room. It takes 5-10 minutes. Your room isn't that messy. And then you can go play. They need to feel heard, that you understand they want to have fun. They need to understand that they have a job to do. Nobody's screaming, nobody's yelling. For some kids, this dialogue might take a little bit longer. It's worth it. They're feeling heard and valued. Their opinion matters more than I told you so. Because I'm your mom, I'm your dad. Sit down, talk to them. For the older kids, maybe, they're upset because, yeah, they know they're supposed to do the dishes, but they're in the middle of watching whatever show they're watching. Well, that's fine. I appreciate that. And I know you want to finish your show. So let's make a compromise. As soon as whatever show it is over, then you will get up and do the dishes or your homework or whatever. Have them agree to that. Put it in writing if you have to. That is a compromise. It's all about compromise and letting them feel heard. Maybe somebody's getting a little bit older and they don't think they need an 8 o'clock bedtime. They want to stay up till 9 like their brothers and sisters. Okay, you can't stay up till 9 till next year. This year, you still have to go to bed at 8. But what about on weekends, Friday night and Saturday night, you get to stay up till whatever. That's a compromise. That will let them feel a little more grown up. That's what it's about, is listening to them, having them understand your position. And the older kids, the teenagers, yeah, well, honey, I've been there, done that. I raised, my son. I lived through my son's teen years. He's 46 now, so he's going through it with his daughter who's 14. But she doesn't give him a lot of static. She's a good kid. And my son and my daughter-in-law are wonderful parents. But there's always going to be, but my friends are doing X, Y, Z. I want to do it too. I want to stay up later. Why do I have to do this or this or this? Explain it. Don't say because I told you so. You're a member of this family. We all have jobs as part of this family. And this is yours. It only takes 10 or 15 minutes to load the dishwasher, to fold the laundry. You can put your earbuds in and listen to your music as you fold your laundry. That's fine. It doesn't take that long. I just need you to help out. No yelling, no screaming, just dialogue. And then, when it's all over and done with, have pizza, have ice cream. Give everybody a hug. Because this will work. You're giving everybody a chance to voice their opinions, to be heard and valued, and to understand your position like you're understanding their position. And this will serve them well going through life. I promise. For the grown-ups, like I said, no screaming, no yelling. You sit down, you discuss this. You're not throwing anything or calling anybody out of their name, and you're not using your cell phone. This can be very painful because I want you to be honest, non-judgmental, and accepting of what the other person is saying. If you're suspicious of someone's behavior, they're suspicious of yours. Do they have reason to be suspicious? Because once trust is broken, this is my opinion, once trust is broken, the relationship is over. If I can't trust you with your word, with what you do, with what you say to me, about me, regarding others, yeah, once the trust is gone, it's out the window. Make your list. Instead of 3 or 5 things, make it 5 to 10 maybe. And tell them, when you hide your phone, it makes me feel XYZ. When you take calls outside or in another room, it makes me feel XYZ. When you ignore me, it feels XYZ. Use your words. And in turn, I want, if you're on the other end of that, I want you to say, I understand when I take calls in the other room, it hurts your feelings, but they're work calls. If your spouse is a doctor or an attorney, HIPAA's involved. They have to take the call in another room. They can't discuss client information in front of anybody. patient information. You have to take the call in the other room. Sometimes you have to remind people of that. And they might say, well, but I'm your spouse. Well, I don't care. I took an oath. I can't. It's work. That's it. But don't give them a reason to be suspicious. Tell them, I got to take this. It's a patient. It's a client. I'll be right back. It's that simple. Talk it through. But let them know you hear them. I understand that when I do XYZ, it hurts your feelings. It makes you suspicious. It makes you angry. Compromise. That's it. Compromise. Listen to each other, hear each other, value each other. Compromise. And if you can't trust your spouse, your significant other, your partner, you got a problem. Because for me, trust is a cornerstone. Trust is the cornerstone of friendship, and every relationship should be based on friendship. You should be friends before you're anything else. You shouldn't just rush in, and jump in the sheets. Establish a friendship. Know who you're getting in bed with. Because so often, I see couples that rush to bed. It was based on lust. And now there's a baby. And now there's a problem. They don't even really like each other, but there's a baby. And this baby is their responsibility for the next 18 years. To feed and clothe, to educate, to love, to cherish. Yeah. So let's be grown up about stuff, okay? It's lovely to fall in love and to have a partner. If you are going to be sexually active, use protection so accidents don't happen. Never use sex as a weapon or a tool to trap somebody. And please, if your kids need to talk to you about sex, have the same kind of conversation. What do you need to know? And let them tell you, I'm concerned about XYZ. I think I'm pregnant, or I think this, or I think that, or I heard this, I heard that. Have an open, honest, non-judgmental conversation with them. If your child comes to you about drugs, bullying, anything, have an open, honest, clear conversation. No judgment. Let them feel safe. Let them know they can come to you no matter what. You have their back. No matter what it is, no matter, you'll face it together. We're in it together. It may be awful. It may be horrific. It may be, what the hell were you thinking? Okay, we're going to deal with it together. I don't like it, but we're going to get through it. Be their ally. Be there for them. You can still be their parent and show them independence. But show them they can trust you and they can turn to you. It's all self-care. Being the best you that you can be and helping your child be the best person that they can be. Authenticity. Don't have that bar set so high and expectations just totally ridiculous. Love them for who they are, as they are. Love your spouse for who they are, as they are. Love yourself for who you are, as you are. Because you're amazing. So are they. Tell them that. Use your words. Tell them. We all need to hear it. Just say it.